Hello, everyone. It's Leo, and it's finally time for us to take a look at character profiles from the Healing Good PreCure characters. I just want to say that I'm doing this video because I'm very excited for Healing Good, but actually, the websites haven't really updated yet. What we have so far is the Asahi website, and it's not properly updated, but people were able to enter the page nonetheless. I mean, the archives are there, and the pages are there as well, but if you enter the Asahi website, like the first page, it's just a title. And all of the info we have were translated by Hibiki on Twitter. So thank you very much, Hibiki. And she shared all of those infos on her Twitter, which is going to be on the description box, but also on the Healing Good Purikura wiki. And it's also going to be on the description box. So let's start because we have a lot to talk about. First off, we have Kira Grace, our girl, Hanadera Nodoka. We've seen her before, and her profile says Nodoka is a second year middle school student who just moved to Sukoyaka City. She's a my pace sort of girl who's optimistic and energetic. She wants to become stronger to the point that she's motivated to do many things, but is not very good at exercising. Girl, I totally get you. She, however, has a strong desire to help others, and when impressed, she often says, Fuwa. Together with Rabirin, Nodoka can transform into the PreCure of flowers, Cure Grace. So Nodoka is a pretty standard pink cure. I feel like she's going to be very fun to watch, I guess. And I thought that by seeing her human form, I thought that she was going to be more of the shy type, but that's definitely not the case. And Kirayaba is going to be turned into Fuwa in this season, and I think it's going to be a very cute thing. Oh, by the way, we're just looking at the Asahi website, and the Toy website is not updated yet. Usually, Toy updates the website with looks of the human forms as well. But we don't have them here at the Asahi website, and obviously, I'm going to do another video when Toy websites get updated. Now let's go to our blue girl, which is becoming slowly and steadily my favorite. Just look at this. Girl, I love you so much. You have no idea. Like, she is glorious. And, like, when you see her profile together with me, you're going to freak out, just as I did. She is called Sawaizumi Chiyu, and she is a laid back second year middle school student with a lighthearted yet stern personality, an older sister type who will look out for you no matter what. She has a strong sense of responsibility and is an ace of the school's track and field team. On top of that, she is smart, especially with science, and is sporty, especially when it comes to high jump. Her house is a hot spring inn. Together with Pegiton, Chiyu can transform into the precure of water, Cure Fontaine. So, some of the things we have to look at here. She's a blue cure, and we were like, at least I was, and I know lots of people were as well. We were kind of afraid of her being that usual blue cure that's very contained, intelligent, and calm. But that doesn't really seem to be the case. I mean, she has a stern personality. She is good at sports, but she's also intelligent. So she's going to bring like the best of two worlds. And I feel like she is going to be mature, but she's going to scold the girls as well when they do something wrong. And you're going to see because, the pink girl, she's always doing wrong things. And the yellow one this time also seems to be very childish. So I feel like she's going to be the one to keep things under control in the group. And I am going to love that for sure. And, just look at her. Like, she's so perfect. Damn, like, she is beautiful. And I love her tone of blue. It's very Cure Marine. And she has this kind of greenish overlay in her dress, which is also very beautiful. I am just in love with this queen. There's there's nothing I can say like more. But let's talk about the yellow one, which is also being very much loved, and she looks awesome. I just love her costume so much. She looks cool. Anyways, she's called Hiramitsu Hinata, and she's a bright and energetic second year middle school student who is very friendly. She is rather blunt to the point that she will always say what's on her mind, relevant or not. She isn't good at studying. She's very apologetic, always apologizing once she realizes she did something wrong. Absolutely loves fashion and cosmetics, but is so fond of it that she isn't great at judging it fairly. I can't wait to see her costumes. I just cannot wait to see the combinations she is going to do. She has a habit of saying a lot, way too much, and her house is a vet with a cafe. Together with Nyatoran, Hinata transforms into the precure of light, Cure Sparkle. So this is our yellow girl this time, Cure Sparkle. She looks amazing. I really like her. I think she has a great design. And those three are going to be our main cures. So a little bit of consideration first. Chiyu, Cure Fontaine, is going to have a hot spring in her house, and Curious Sparkle, Hinata, is going to have a vet and a cafe in her house. So I think those two are going to be settings that are important in the season. I think they're going to spend lots of times in this vet and other times in the hot springs as well in Chiyu's house. So I think they're going to be like important places for the girls to meet, just like the rocket is in Star Twinkle, for example. But in this case, I think those two are going to be the center or and the place where the girls are going to go to meet. Now let's talk about the mascots, which are very important in this season. And here we have the mascot of our main girl. This is Rabirin. Rabirin is energetic with a strong sense of justice. She gets excited way too easily, which can lead to her being rather clumsy. She can sometimes be tamed by Nodoka, but other times there is no stopping her when she gets really excited. Despite that, she and Nodoka have a strong bond. Rabbiting is a rabbit like healing animal who ends her sentences with Rabbi. She reminded me of that Pinkie Pie from the the horse thing. What's it called? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The unicorn thing. It slipped my mind. But anyway, she's going to be very fun. I'm pretty sure of that. She's going to give lots of headaches to Nodoka because she's going to be hyper. No one will be able to stop her. I can't wait. I just can't wait to see her in action. She's going to be very fun. And now we're going to talk about this little baby, this cute little baby right here. Oh my god. This is just too cute. This is Pegitan. Pegitan has an eye for excellence, but is shy and timid. He's modest and has a will to do it if I have to attitude. He and Chiyu support each other and he loves hot springs. Pegitan is a penguin like healing animal who ends his sentences with pay. So this is going to be very cute. I think both of them are going to, like Pegitan and Chiyu Fontaine, they're going to get along very well because I think they're going to have kind of like the same personality and interesting stuff. He has this little cape. I don't know if you can call it a cape, but it's kind of the same thing that Cure Fontaine has in her dress. Uh, this is basically the same thing she has here. She has this little cape and she has this overlay in her dress. So, an interesting thing to take note of. Now we have this cat like figure, which is called Nyatoran. Nyatoran is a show off who can act too cool and often says too much like Hinata, who is very similar to him. When he gets impatient or he's in a serious mood, he says nya at the end of his sentences. So Nyatoran is going to be, I think that he is going to be very fun as well, together with Hinata. Both of them are going to be like this very comical duo, I think. And in this picture, we can just see he's a big show off and he's going to love being the center of attention. He kind of reminds me of Harry from Hugto, like visually speaking. I don't know why, but he kind of reminds me of Harry. And now for the other two mascots. This one is Latte. Latte is a young princess from Healing Garden. Let me just put it right here. This cute little doggy. Latte is a young princess from Healing Garden. She can't speak because she's young, but by using a stethoscope, you can hear her heart's voice. She can detect when Byokenzu infect Earth, like her mother, Queen Tachinu, but she's much weaker. When she uses too much power, she becomes very weak. She loves how her mother spoils her, and she loves to nap. When listening to her heart's voice, Latte ends her sentences with Rate. So this is going to be the main mascot of this season, I think. She's going to be very important for sure. And the fact that she doesn't speak basically gives off this feeling that the girls are going to have to care for her. So she's going to be baby like in like for me. And basically seeing some of the merchandise, we can basically confirm that. We can see it here. This is one of the merchandises that is that's being sold. It's already up on some Japanese websites, and in which we can see that Latte is going to fit in this bag. This is so adorable. And we can, like, they're going to use the stethoscope to listen to what hot Latte has to say, and because she can't speak. And here we can see, like, the little girl feeding her. We have lots of different perks to use together with her puppy, together with her uh, fluffy animal. And I feel like the girls are going to have to tend for her a lot. And now we have the best character of this show. Just look at this queen right here. Look, we can see that her character profile is basically nothing. But you can't just come to me and say this is not peak perfect design. You just can't. This is flawless. This is just flawless. And this is Tatinu. Tatinu is the queen of Healing Garden, and she is Rate's mother. I think she's going to be the queen. Oh, she's obviously the queen, so she's going to be very important. And she's going to give Rate to the girls for a reason. I don't know why, but we're probably going to discover that right at the first episode of Healing Good. And Rate is going to have to stay with the girls for something. I don't know what it is, but we're going to discover that later on. Anyways, this is what we have so far from the character profiles. Lots of interesting stuff, but we also have lots of merchandise for us to look at. I'm not going to go through everything right now because there's a lot, but I just wanted to show this image of Cure Fontaine. Just look at this. I mean, Cure Sparkle's kind of, like, amazing as well. I really like her picture here, but Cure Fontaine here, like, I just can't. I just can't deal with this. How perfect can a character be? Like, look at this pose. This is not from this world. This is not from this world. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take myself out of here now. I don't wanna stay where Sparkle is. But just look at Fontaine. Come on, just look at her. And now, taking a look at other things, Hibiki also showed us the transformation phrase, which is going to be start, precure, operation, and attacks. Cure Grace's attack is precure healing flower. Cure Sparkle's attack, precure healing flash, and Fontaine's attack, precure healing stream. I love the fact that they have precure at the start of their attacks. I find this really cool. Sometimes we don't have it, but I find it really nice, and we can, this is also from the merchandise. This wand is everything, and I really wanted to get one, but they're expensive. They're kind of expensive, just to be friends with my, what's this? Someone subscribed. Oh my god, thank you so much. Anyways, what's the name of the person? Juan Ryutatsu. Thank you, Juan. And here we can see the girls, just using it. And this one is amazing, but it's very expensive. I really wanted to get one. This is beautiful. And what else do we have here? Oh, we have the tambourine as well. This tambourine is going to be part of the ending of the of Healing Good. And, well, I don't think this tambourine is going to have a big importance in the show itself, but in the ending, they're probably going to dance with it. Also, the opening and the endings are already available, like a little bit of them, and I'm going to leave in the description box the video so that you guys can check it out as well. I mean, the songs are amazing. And so in here we can see flowers, like blue and yellow flowers, and those little round things. We can also see a purple flower and a green heart here. Does it mean something for the fourth cure? I don't know. I just think those two different colors are basically that this color. We have the purple and the green from Hata's design. So I don't think it's that much important. And here in here we can see the wand, which is very beautiful, and we can trade the animals. So we can have, like, just have to buy one wand, and then you buy the little animals separately, so you can use them in it. And we can also see the element bottles. Those are the first element bottles, like flower, water, and light. And they're the basic elements of the girls. And then we also have snow, cherry, and thunder, or lightning, which are probably going to be the second elements those girls are going to use in battle. So I'm very, very, very curious to see that. I I just can't wait. And I can't wait to see the umbrella. Like the umbrella is probably going to be like in the third set together with Clover and Fire, and I just cannot wait to see it in action. I'm very curious to see an umbrella in action. And oh, this is the image we already saw, which is very beautiful. I really like this image. It's very nice. And oh, Fontaine's boots. I have to go back to Fontaine's design because I feel like it's very beautiful. Just look at her boots. She's so elegant. She's very, very, very elegant. And Hinata as well. I know Hinata's very much loved by the fandom already. And, you can't go wrong with her. And there was a tweet by Pixie. Let me see if I can find it here. Pixie talked about her design, and then here she says, "Loves fashion but doesn't have the eye for it, sweetie. Your costume, we've been you." like, yeah, yeah. Like her design is pretty amazing. I really like her design, but you just you can notice that she tries everything at the same time, and she goes a step beyond. Anyways, guys, this video is being way too long. And those are the profiles we have so far. Let me just go back to the queen just to end this video. When the toy websites are open, I'm going to do another video on them, and then we can do other videos on theories, on ideas, maybe theories for the sixth cure, because there's a lot to talk about. And sixth cure, the sixth ranger, the fourth cure in this case. And I mean, people are theorizing on Twitter already, and everything's fire concerning the cures and everything. And there's a lot for us to uncover and talk about. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.